Om Tat Sat. Welcome to Gyan Bhakti. We focus exclusively on spirituality, Vedanta, and Sanatana Dharma. Please subscribe our channel for the mystical meanings of these scriptures and daily satsang. Our humble prostrations to all-pervading Brahman or God, our worshipful Guruji, Swami Jyotirmayanandaji Maharaj, all sages and scriptures, and to the divinity in each of you. We are currently exploring the scripture, Mysticism of Mahabharata. Commentary is by Sri Swami Jyotirmayanandaji and narrated by myself, Swami Nikhilananda. In yesterday's satsang, we had started the episode, The Destruction of Shishupal. So let us continue. The mother of Shishupal, when he was born, invited all her relatives to hold the deformed baby, but nothing happened until Krishna, a distant relative, was asked to hold the child. At that moment, Shishupal became normal. The mother, realizing the full import of this event, asked Krishna to promise that he would never destroy her son, no matter what he did. Krishna, however, promised that he would overlook and forgive only 100 errors on the part of Shishupal and no more. Thus, when Shishupal began his tirade of insults against Krishna during Yudhishthira's performance of Rajasuya Yagya, Krishna listened serenely. He remained silent as the demoniac king uttered 101 arrogant insults and then finally actually challenged Krishna for a fight. Then Krishna arose, invoking the infallible power of his whirling discus, cut off the head of Shishupala in a lightning flash. At the moment the demon was beheaded, an amazing thing occurred. A light flashed from the body of Shishupal and entered into the body of Krishna. The earth trembled, the rain poured from the sky, and all beheld the swift destruction of this mighty force of evil as the spirit of the wicked king merged into Krishna. All these events, all doubts about the glory of Krishna were dispelled, and the Rajasuya Yagya continued without any difficulty. Shishupal is the personification of dosh drishti in an aspirant, means the error of constantly looking for defects. At every moment, a person has a choice of viewing either the positive in life or the negative. If one continuously looks for the positive side of things, our mind then goes on developing positive impressions. If on the other hand, we look at the negative, our mind becomes filled with more and more degrading impressions. The world is like a garden with flowers giving forth a sweet fragrance, as well as flowers giving forth a stench. You can fill your basket with either type of flower according to your choice. That basket is your chitta or mind. If we evolve a philosophy which allows us to concentrate on that which is positive, then we are filling our basket with fragrant flowers. As time passes, we become sweeter, gentler, kinder, and more graceful human being. On the other hand, if we have not developed that healthy philosophical vision, then we gradually become more and more bitter. Further, Shishupala literally means that which protects your childishness. Shishu means a baby, and Pala means nurturing. As people grow up, they change, but they do not become transformed. Their childishness does not vanish, so they remain a Shishu, even though they're grown up. In your childhood days, you were attached to the toys. So if someone took away your toys, you cried and hated them for it. As you grew up, you may no longer be attached to those toys, but you are now attached to other things, other toys. The phenomenon of attachment is the same, and you still grieve when things are taken away from you. You may have become a scholar with high academic degrees, but you still have the same old anger, hatred, jealousy, fear, insecurity, etc. Therefore, there is a childishness in you that has not been sublimated yet. So Shishupala is that spirit of childishness that will not allow us to touch the feet of God, that will not allow us to accept God as the greatest reality. But as we advance spiritually, a divine power overcomes our childish defects and beheads them, as it were. In other words, we mature and bloom. In the Hindu scriptures, whenever a demon king is being destroyed, regardless of how cruel that demon might have been, a light flashes from the demon and enters the divine slayer. This implies that every defect that we have is nothing but virtue in an obstructed state. When electricity has been short-circuited, it becomes dangerous. So too, a virtue that has been locked up due to mental complexes becomes a vice. Shishupala is the short circuit of divine energy that was finally corrected by the discus of Krishna. The moment it was corrected, the inner light of the demoniac king shone brightly and revealed its essential divinity by merging in Krishna. Thus, on the most profound level, demoniac qualities never have any real substance or reality. Qualities such as anger and hate are actually spiritual energy in a degraded state. Once you remove the cause of that degradation, there is sublimation. When anger is beheaded, what emerges is cosmic love. When pride is destroyed, what emerges is humility. Thus, the destroying of a demon in the Mahabharata or in any other Hindu scripture is not an act of normal violence. It is a mystical portrayal of destroying mental blockage, of destroying the twisted aspect of mind so that the essential divinity of the soul may be revealed. So we will continue with a new episode starting tomorrow, the ridiculing of Duryodhana. This is Swami Nikhilanand. Om Tat Sat.